funny because the first thing that comes to my mind actually is how common silence has become in a time like this. Normally, I would feel pretty uncomfortable, I think, in total silence. But in the last 2 weeks, since the city's been so bare because of the virus, it's never been as quiet. So it's just a very comfortable feeling. It's quite odd. And I went out today briefly to get some supplies and stuff, and I was reminded. I always get asked a lot, like, why do I draw portraits? And I never really have the greatest answer for it. I think there's a multitude of reasons. But it really dawned on me today, like walking around and seeing very few people, that it's a means of connection with people. Um, the only faces that I've seen in the last 2 weeks are the ones that I've been drawing, and so not really seeing that many human faces. So walking around, and then oddly enough, most of them are covered in masks, or people have scarves wrapped around their faces. But it was a really weird and interesting thing because the one thing I don't think I've ever said and why I draw portraits is that it's a means of connection. Um, I've had a myriad of other reasons to do it, but it kind of made me realize that today, that a lot of it is trying to connect with other people. Um, it, I guess in a way, it's almost like creating a bridge between you and the viewer. It's funny. It actually makes me think. I don't know if this is an appropriate story to tell, but it makes me think that the first time I got into meditation, and I had a period in my life where I was heavily addicted to drugs, and when I got clean, um, you do like your NAAA type things, and there was this offshoot. It was a Buddhist recovery program, and so I opted for that. It's less religious, and I would go to this meeting, and they let everybody in there. So I remember I was with there was a girl who was in because she was a sex addict, a couple of junkies in there, some alcoholics, and you open meetings with a group meditation, and I'd never meditated before, and it was a 30 minutes for your first time. It's a really long time to meditate, and it there was easily the most uncomfortable moment of my life, because you're in this basement. It was in Berkeley. I was in a basement in Berkeley of some shop with probably 15 people around. And so everybody, you're sitting in a circle and you close your eyes and you're supposed to be dead silent. And at the same time, I don't trust any of these people because they're drug addicts, they're sex addicts, and I'm supposed to have my eyes closed, around them for half an hour. But interestingly enough, after that 30 minutes, it was also the most calm I've ever experienced in my entire life. And for the first time, too, I have a lot of anxiety issues. Um, and everything went away in that moment. And I don't know why that still sticks with me. Like anytime I'm in a period, like a moment of silence, that moment of being in that basement with all those weirdos floods into my mind.